What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, there have been 3 promotional trailers released in the last 24 hours by Marvel Studios leading up to tonight's finale for She-Hulk. 1 official clip, 2 brand new promos. In yesterday's promo, we broke it down already, confirming Hulk would be back from Sakaar for a rematch with Abomination, and what I said is probably something very early on in the episode before they team up. Well, I'm kind of embarrassed to admit that I did not notice it and probably should have gone as slow as some of the Eagle Eye Redditors did in the last day, slowing it down to frame by frame, and you can clearly see, imperceivable by the naked eye in real time, but slowed down in the official HD clip, there is a very red arm in the foreground of this scene, leading a lot of fans to wonder, is this She-Hulk making good on the Red Hulk Easter egg they sowed in the last episode? We're going to break down exactly what's going on in this scene, my thoughts about the finale, and whether or not this is Red Hulk. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews, to the occasional industry insider report and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway, which we are headlong into. Also, quick update, we will be doing a watch party for the finale tonight, so if you do stay up to watch that, just come by around 2 a.m. Eastern, 11 Pacific, an hour before the episode goes live. If you want to be entered for the giveaway, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, stick around to the end of the video, we get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Now, as luck would have it, in the last day, I did a full video explaining what I thought was going to happen during the finale of She-Hulk that I will link at the end of this, and brought up the fact that Red Hulk not only has the recasting rumors to go on in the last 2 weeks, but that they dropped him by name in the last episode. Now, there are 2 options as far as Red Hulks that this could be in the foreground. Either this is Thunderbolt Ross as Red Hulk appearing in this scene, but I would argue that this forearm does not look big enough in any way, even in the foreground of the shot, or it could be his daughter Elizabeth Betty Ross as the female She-Hulk, but I don't think either of them would be at Abomination's pseudo-cult retreat with posters on the wall that say "Big Men Dream Big." More likely the case, this is a different character with red skin, and I know they called out Red Hulk at the end of last episode, and as I argued in my last video, there may be a place for them in the future, but I don't think they have the sort of timing and pacing they would need in the episode to introduce these characters and then have them present during this scene, a scene that I argue actually takes place early in the finale, because as you would expect, towards the end of the episode, She-Hulk is going to feature She-Hulk in action, as it is her show, and she reminds us every other week. Now, there is one other character that I think this actually could be that would fit perfectly into the sub-Hulk plotline they've played out the whole time, and going forward into the New World Order, leader featuring as the villain in that film, and that would be Philip Stern's Madman. Now, I know what some of you are going to say in the comments immediately, and I totally agree. If the arm isn't big enough to be Red Hulk's, it's certainly not big enough to be Madman's. Based on some of the comic drawings of him, his arm should be even bigger, and so for that reason, I probably don't think it's him, but we do have to at least consider the fact that Samuel Stearns, the leader, is going to be the villain in New World Order, and as I explained just days ago, I think who's behind Intelligentsia. Philip Stearns, his brother, is Madman and probably will be introduced at some point, so why not this TV show? Again, I don't know what's up with the size of the arm, but his whole thing was being obsessed with Bruce Banner and wanting to kill him. He often squared off against Abomination, so again, he fits right into the narrative right now for what they're doing. Also, if it is Madman, he could end up being that villain at the end of the episode that they can square off against and maybe beat as a one-off instead of trying to work him into a movie. We'll also be familiar with him if he were to show up again in a film, maybe in the Thunderbolt storyline where he's featured before, again via the leader, or in New World Order if he were to show up there. He's sort of a one-off, but could easily come back as well. By the way, and quick side note, the more I think about it, the more the leader being the villain in New World Order against Captain America makes perfect sense, because someone like Samuel Stearns' leader is obsessed with super soldier serum, and really, if you think about the Falcon in the Winter Soldier TV show, it was examining the idea of, are you a super soldier? Do you need to take the super soldier serum to be one? And at this point, and up until that film, Sam Wilson will not. Now, obviously, there's a lot more to it and what's going on with the New World Order, what they want to do, and I think some of that's going to get revealed here via the Intelligentsia and the end of this episode. But whatever character this is that's red, whatever's going on in this scene and whatever it means for the finale, I still think this scene is taking place very early in the episode. I think what's going to happen here is they're going to mistaken the Abomination for being behind what's going on with Intelligentsia. They'll start there, they'll fight, it'll be a big misunderstanding, and I expect Abomination to actually team up with She-Hulk by the end of this episode. Is it Madman? Is it Red Hulk? We'll have to wait and see. But guys, you let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are and what your expectations for tonight's finale are, what the huge reveals will be. Again, we will be doing a watch party live and at the channel. All you have to do if you're going to stay up late to watch it, come by around 2 a.m., 11 Pacific, 2 a.m. Eastern. We go live about an hour before the show goes live. I watch here as you watch home. Then we talk about it. It's always a fun time. They have grown every single week. It's been amazing. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys tonight. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Still giving away a PlayStation 5 all the way up to 1 million subscribers. The next milestone is 1 million. So if you want to be entered to win for any of the future giveaways here at the channel, all the same rules will always apply. All you have to do, hit that subscribe button, then leave a comment down below. And because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. My name is Michael Roman. Find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at I'mFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name All Fires. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking that out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.